Hello! So, you might have already seen that the other part of my channel, Flipper, has released a few videos on her favorite game, or one of her favorite games, Muse Dash. So I thought I would also, make my own introduction, I guess, by playing one of my favorite games, Shelter 2. Now, I've played this game multiple times. I'm just going to turn on expert mode real quick, or survival mode. I have the DLC for it, so I will be playing with the Mountain DLC. This is the sequel to Shelter 1, which I'd seen a few videos of online, which is why I got Shelter 2. Shelter 1 is the game where you play as a badger taking care of her babies. In this one, you get to play as a lynx taking care of your babies. Here's my old family tree. We are going to start a new family. Start with scratch with a new mother lynx. Yes. Alright, so here's the introduction. Now, I have not fully played a game on survival mode yet. I did basically play through the entire game, but not the beginning of it, so it didn't count it as me beating the game in survival mode. I didn't get the achievement or anything, so hopefully this time it'll work a little bit better. Oh, Mother Lynx is pregnant and searching for a den, but the night is cold and fearsome predators have caught her scent. Yeah, but hopefully this time it will actually count me as having played the entire game on survival mode. This is a game by Might and Delight. They make a lot of really cool shelter games that exist in the Shelter universe. They are all in this really beautiful world and environment. Lovely style, kind of paper crafty. It is a little bit janky at times, but it's still really pretty. And like I said, they have a bunch of other games. They have Shelter 1, they have Shelter 2 and DLC for it. They have Pause, a Shelter story, which is more of a story game. It's pretty sad, actually. They have Meadow, which is a kind of vaguely MMO thing, but it doesn't really have a way where you can chat with people. It's pretty interesting. They're working on Shelter 3 right now. It's on Steam. You can wishlist it. And that one is going to be about, I think it's elephants? And I'm pretty excited. Yeah, so we are running from wolves right now. You can do big jumps. And we have escaped the wolves. Which is pretty neat. I'm not doing anything here, this is just the game is moving me forward. We are going to follow some stars. That night, the stars whispered to Mother Lynx. The Mother Lynx, at least the first one, is canonically named Ina or Ina. I'll be honest, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. But once you go through a playthrough, you can choose some of your kids to play as the new Mother Lynx, which is pretty neat. Yeah, see, this is just, it's a really beautiful and stylized game. You can skip this part after a couple of playthroughs, but we're gonna play through it anyways. Final star. Once again, this is the game. We have found a home under this big old tree. Shelter 2. I personally prefer this game a lot to Shelter 1. I have played through Shelter 1. This one is a lot more open, and I just like lynxes more than badgers, honestly. Here's us in our little den underneath the tree. Where's the babies? There they are, little baby lynxes. All four. I love these little guys. They're just so cute and precious. I love to be a lynx mom so much to these little ones. And I'm really hoping I can make it through the game with all four of them alive. See Ina right here? That is the mom's name, but we can name the babies. I am going to change their names so that hopefully I will remember them in the future. Let's see, what are some good names? Alright, so we are going to name this little guy Spats. Solda is going to be Fern. Kier will be Poppy. And Bova will be Tori. Tori? I don't know if I like Tori. Let's do Vicky. I don't just want it to be Victoria. Yeah, we'll stick with Tori. Okay, so Spats, Fern, Poppy, Tori. Alright, these are our kids, and we'll see if I actually managed to remember their name. I really had to stop myself from just straight up naming them all after Cat's characters, but you know, they're still in there a little bit. The white one, Victoria. She ventures into the vast open world, a land full of prey to feed her starving family who are not yet strong enough to leave their warmth and shelter. Shelter? Like the game? Like the title, you know? So I can check like this, I think. So pressing this button will show us the prey. Oh, up in red. Oh, we already scared him away. So we're going to have to find a new rabbit. There are lots of rabbits right now. I think I see one up there, so we are... Oh, there we go. I found out Crouch. In the normal version of the game, your lynx, Ina, will crouch on command when you get close enough to the animal. In survival, you have to press a button to crouch yourself. Also, when you go into, I believe it's called scent mode or something similar, you'll see that I have a little stamina wheel in the corner that goes down when I run. But when in the normal game, when you use the scent, this thing, where all the prey turns up red, it will not make the stamina wheel go down. However, in survival mode, it will make the stamina go down. Some other differences, the prey will start to migrate. Obviously, you need prey to feed your babies so that they don't starve to death. But yeah, prey will like migrate away, or like you can basically hunt out an entire area, because in the game, you can just stay in the same area the whole time. You can never leave this little area around the tree if you really want to. Even though there is, you know, a whole kind of map and lots of different spaces you can go to. You can choose to just stay in one space. Playing in survival makes this a lot harder because, you know, there won't be a constant source of rabbits to eat. Oh, I just heard a rabbit or a mole that I scared away. There he is. He is really far gone. Oh, here's one. We're just gonna crouch. Run. Alright, let's go. There we go. Oh, another one. Let's see if I can get one of this guy too. Come on. There we go. Alright, 2 in 1. The hard part now is then I'm gonna have to remember where I dropped the other rabbit, because sometimes dead things don't show up very well, or you can just miss them. My stamina wheel is slowly going back up, but it will never go back up to full unless if I start to eat myself, which will take food away, less food that I can give my babies. So it's kind of like a balancing act. Do you want to give yourself more stamina, or do you want to make sure your babies are full? Alright, rabbit number 2. Gotta keep my babies full. Oh, another thing, if you go into scent mode, you can see these little symbols that will show you where your babies are, which will become a lot more useful once they leave the den and start to follow you to different places, which should be happening very soon. Okay, let's see if I can remember where this last rabbit I dropped went. Oh, no. I missed it. Oh, well. I did see red down here, but I think that might have been a living rabbit. Yeah, that is definitely a living rabbit. I think my stamina is also going up a lot more slowly. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm not sure where I dropped this guy, so I might need to catch another. Which is something I do pretty often. It's a lot easier once the kids can follow you, because then they'll just kind of like, oh, there's food, I'm just gonna stay here then, while you go get the other one. What the heck? I wasn't even that close to you. We're gonna try and get one of these white rabbits over here. As you might have been able to tell, there are white and white and brown. I think I just got down automatically, so maybe I'm not an expert. Okay, well, there are white and brown rabbits. Brown rabbits are harder to see in spring. We're not gonna try and catch another because we know how well that went last time. And yeah, so white rabbits are easier to catch when it's spring, autumn, etc., when there's not snow on the ground. Brown rabbits are easier to catch in winter when there is snow on the ground. There are also speckled rabbits. These ones aren't as common, at least I haven't seen them very much. So they've got brown and white spots, which makes them a little easier and harder to see altogether. I feel like they should be about ready to come out now. There we go. See, here we are. Now they are following me. You can make this little sound, which will make them all kind of call off. And hopefully it will make them run to you. But sometimes, oh. Well, didn't get him. These little moles, they just run straight into you. These only feed one kid, so I usually just eat the moles myself. Rabbits will feed 2 lynxes. 2 baby lynxes once they reach the age where they can start following you around. Moles will only feed 1. And of course there's other prey that we will eventually find that can feed more. But at least for this area, it's a lot of rabbits and moles. You can kind of tell how hungry they are based on what kind of sounds they make. There are bunnies here, let's just see if we can get one. I was just trying to run to this tree over here. And if I'm right, I'll show you why. Alright, waiting for my kids to get up. Now when you have prey, they'll all kind of line up around you, and rabbits are the most common prey, so you can only feed 2, so I always pick one side and then try and remember to feed the other 2 next. So this time, Fern and Tori got food, so next time we will be feeding Spats and Poppy with a rabbit. And they take a minute to eat, but then they will catch up to us. We scared the rabbit away, but that's okay. Now, I don't know how well you guys can hear it, but there is an owl sound. And I think that this is a tree with an owl in it, maybe? Nope. Oh, okay, also you can pick up your kids. Anyway, there's certain trees, I thought it were those ones, but maybe not, that spawn with owls in them. And with those trees, you can shake them down to knock down the owl's nest of eggs. There are rabbits over here. And all of your babies can eat from the nest of eggs. There we go, 2 right next to each other. That should make it easier. Where is Spats? There he is. And then hopefully these 2 are close enough, yep, that they can just go right over there. That is where it is really nice. Now, as you can kind of see, when I go into scent mode, you can see these little symbols to these are different areas. This one is the DLC area, the mountains. I'm not sure. I guess I'm not on expert mode like I thought I was, and it's not letting me change that. So we might go to the mountains. I was planning on going to the winter area because there's something that happens there that changes when you go into survival mode. I need to stop saying expert mode. But since it... Oh, no, my thing just definitely went down. Maybe I... Listen. I'm a major dumbass. You're gonna find this out. And I don't ever know a goddamn thing. Oh, where are you guys going? They just found... Oh, they found the rabbit I killed! We're gonna eat this guy. Okay, so Spats and Tori got food. Which is not great because they're in the middle. So we will just have to pick a side next time. That's okay. Okay, so maybe we are in expert mode, so we are going to try and eventually head towards the winter area. We're going to head in that general direction for now. But we might make some detours and stuff. We're not sure yet. Where's Tori? Oh, she's right in front of me. Okay. We are looking for prey. It still seems like there was more up here, so I think we're gonna backtrack some and try and catch this guy. Yeah, that is definitely making my stamina go down, so... I guess I can test that for sure in the winter area. Or I guess I could whenever I'm hunting to see if it crouches automatically. But if I am in expert mode, I don't really want to waste the food. Oh my god, yeah, see, sometimes the game kind of lags a bit. With Spats. There you are. We're gonna feed Spats and Poppy this time, and we will feed Tori and Fern next time. And I think we are going to stop here. That's all for today. I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay healthy, stay hydrated. Hydration, very important. Bye!